Welcome to the channel. My name is Sarah Luna, and this is the Royal Glow Up Realm, where I teach you how to glow up your mind, body, and bank account. First off, getting more vitamin D has absolutely changed my life. I just mentioned that I relocated back to Texas, and let's just say that the sun here is extravagantly different than where I was living before. And it's a lot easier to get outside here because the weather's warmer. I can't stand the cold. And I've just been doing so much better since I left that environment. Now, it's not to say that, where I was wasn't a good location for some, but to each their own. It wasn't my vibe. And it's mainly somewhere that I would go vacation in the summer, and in the winter, hightail it to warmer areas. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that vitamin D is essential. And we've talked about that on this channel before, how when you don't get enough vitamin D, your entire, health will decline. And I have felt better, I look better, I'm performing better in every aspect of life ever since I came back, because I've been going outside almost every day compared to sometimes, going outside twice a week, I'd say, whenever I was up north. So drastic difference. Don't neglect the sunlight, guys. I cannot stress this enough. Do not neglect your sunlight or vitamin D intake. Now, you can take vitamin D supplements, but vitamin D naturally from the sun is going to give you a lot more, benefits. So that's what I suggest for your daily public service announcement from the Royal Glow Up Realm. Get your sun, guys. Go outside, touch grass. Woo! Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about, the main subject of today's video, is having faith during hard times. Now, like I said earlier, we've touched on this in other videos, but there's a specific point that I wanted to make. I just really feel like I need to make this point. Somebody out there needs to hear this. If your situation looks bleak, right, and it just looks like nothing can change for the better, it just looks really negative, change your perspective. Look at challenges and hard times as fun. Now, I know that it may sound like at first that, hey, this isn't fun, how am I going to pretend like it's fun? Think about everything that's going to go right once you surmount this challenge, in your life. Think about everything that's going to, think about everything that's going to change for the better. Think about just everything good, because the Bible says to meditate on the good things, and that is one thing that you have to remember whenever you're going through less than ideal times in your life, is just the fact that if you don't focus on the good and you focus on the bad, you're going to make more bad happen. Okay, it may be easy to focus on the bad, like, oh man, this is going wrong, what am I going to do? But I promise you, I don't care what kind of situation you're in, and this may sound a little harsh, but you have something good in your life. Even if it's, I just have running water. Some people don't have that. Think about that for a minute. Even if it's just the freedom to step outside your home. Some people don't have that, and if you're one of those people that don't have that, I pray that you get that, because that will totally change, everything with your mental health as well. But literally, like, think about the good things that are in your life, your rights. If you live in the U.S., you live in a free country, so hey, that's a good thing. The weather, whatever the weather is in your area, if it's rainy, that means that your climate is being nurtured with water. If it's sunny, that means it's a great day to, like I said earlier, get outside. You just have to really change your perspective on what it is that you're going through and how bad is it really. And this isn't about toxic positivity, okay? Really, how bad is it? If it's really bad, then quit thinking about the problem and think about a solution. If it's not that bad, then suck it up, Buttercup. It'll be a better day tomorrow. That's how you got to start looking at things. You can't just get bogged down in the everyday, oh no, I'm going through this and it sucks and it's hard. Okay, we'll get through that venting phase, right? Vent a little bit to yourself or to someone else or to God, write it down, whatever it is that you do to vent, get it out of your system. And then don't do it anymore. Don't vent anymore. You got it out. Now it's time to come up with a solution for the issue instead of dwelling on it, wondering if it's ever going to magically just go away. Because, you got to think positive to manifest a positive reality. That's the thing. And if you're going through hard times, sometimes that can be difficult because the last thing that you're thinking about during hard times is anything good. You're focusing on the bad. That's what humans do. Humans focus on the bad. They tend to focus on, just anything that's negative and tend to remember the negative more than the positive. But my advice would be to just think of anything positive. Even if you have to go look in the mirror, smile in the mirror and be like, hey, there's a smile. There's something positive about this day. And I promise you, if you do little things like that, it's a snowball effect. The next thing will be positive. The next thing will be more positive than that. Take a step outside, look at the sky. If it's blue, yay. If it's not, then it'll be blue eventually. That's the kind of attitude you have to have. Like, seriously, all jokes aside, that is the attitude that you have to keep no matter what. And this will actually manifest more good times. And more good times. And more good times. You just have to just keep going. But see, I had to go through some stuff to really realize this about life. You're not born knowing how to surmount challenges. You're not born knowing how to be resilient. You're not born just, knowing these things. You have to go through experiences. And after going through experiences, I did a glow up. Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, just everything. Academically, even. You just have to open your mind to another reality or another possibility other than, oh, let's focus on the problems. So many people do that. They don't think of anything else in their life but the problems. Please do not do this. It's very important that you do not do this. And I came here to say that today because I haven't put a video on this channel, a vlog style video in a while. So one thing that you'll notice is I like to do long form vlog style, videos. And then I like to do short form videos for things like finding remote work, fitness routines. I may even start doing my skincare routine here pretty shortly. I might share that with you guys as well, but if you're new to the channel, then you may see that I have a lot of vlog style content, mainly long form. Now, I may, do some short form vlog style content as well, just depending on what you guys like. Let me know in the comments what you guys like, and we'll just kind of try out some different things here. But yeah, I just wanted to stop in and make sure that I said that to you guys today, because if you are in an environment, right, where you are surrounded by others that may not think about the positive first, it might be a little difficult to stay on track with that. I don't know if you live alone. I don't know if you live with other people. I don't know if you work with people that might be, maybe not toxic per se, but more so like they just tend to dwell on the negative and talk about the negative, and they may do it without even realizing it, right? But if you tend to, be around people like that or an environment that has that type of energy, it may be difficult for you to stay on a positive, track, stay in a positive mindset. And so that's another reason why I wanted to come on here today, and talk to you guys to make sure that somebody in your life is letting you know and reminding you, hey, think about the good. Think about the good. Just think about the good. Be grateful for the good, because good things that happen in your life, they start out with gratitude. They, like the seed that you plant, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The seed is gratitude. And when you plant that seed of gratitude, a flower of prosperity will grow from that seed. That's what I was trying to say. It took a little bit to get it out, but yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Plant your seed of gratitude and watch how prosperity will bloom in your life. So if you're sitting there wondering if your situation will ever get better, I am living proof that no matter how bad it looks, it's gonna get better. I've been through so much in my life, like you guys wouldn't even believe, some of the stuff that I've been through. And eventually, I will talk about, everything as time progresses. But yeah, you would be surprised, guys, what I've been through. And I am living proof that no matter what it looks like right now, okay, when you're in the thick of things, everything gets better from here on out. You may have thought that, you were stuck where you're at right now, but I promise you, you're not. And that's another thing too. I had a lot of people that did not expect me to come back from some of the stuff that I've been through. They thought that I was just going to hit rock bottom and be down and out, and that was it for me. But no, I'm still here smiling. I'm still here shining. I'm still here doing the dang thing. Okay, so yeah, and if you're in a similar situation, like where you have like haters in the background waiting on your downfall, or counting on you to drop the ball when it comes to whatever you're doing, I'm here to tell you and to show you that you will bounce back. And it doesn't matter what they think anyway. It really doesn't, because haters are actually your biggest fans. Something that you'll learn, especially if you have any kind of social media presence, something you guys will learn is that your haters will always be your biggest fans. But yeah, if I can sit here and be unbothered and be doing so fabulous, right, after what I've been through, you guys can come back from whatever it is. You're going to be looking back one day and you're going to be like, man, I remember when I thought I'd never get through this, but here I am, What's that old saying that they say? It's a meme or something. Goodness, what is it? Oh, yeah. It's, you survive every, no, sorry. Oh, yeah, it's, you have survived 100% of your bad days. So keep going. It's something like that, right? And when I think about that, it's like, hey, that's a good point. I had people in the background myself, trying on purpose to make things more difficult for me. And if they weren't doing that, they were just silently watching, waiting on my downfall. They thought I didn't know, or I guess they thought I was too naive to understand that they are my biggest fans. But no, man, I know a lot more than what it seems. A lot of people, they underestimate me. It could be because of looks, it could be because of background, it could be because of how I carry myself, how I'm spoken, whatever. But yeah, I have a lot of people that will underestimate me. And if they don't underestimate me, they're intimidated by me. Usually is how it goes if I don't know them, if they're a stranger. So or if they don't know me very well, they just don't know how to take me, because I'm a very outspoken individual. I don't like to, be fake or, have pleasantries for no reason. I'm one of those get to the point and get out type of people, and a lot of people don't know how to handle that. They want to socialize with someone that likes to gossip, someone that likes to make small talk, and I'm sorry, man, I don't have time for that. If you want to come with me and hang out and level up, that's different, but I don't have time to, gossip and participate in toxic behaviors like that. So yeah, if you're one of those as well, Welcome to the channel. I hope you feel good here, and yeah, that's the type of stuff we talk about here. We talk about real stuff, you know, not just, hey, how you doing, but this is how you handle this, this, and this. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sarah Luna, and I run a stand store full of courses and guides that can help you glow up your mind, body, and bank account. So if you're interested in my products, you can go check out the link in the description and in my bio. I'm also the author of The Royal Money Mindset, which is a book that can teach you how to manifest money out of nowhere for whatever it is that you need. I manifested $10,000 at a very dire time, okay? Like, this was like do or die, right? And it was either come up with $10,000 or go homeless and not be able to graduate college. So what did I do? I was able to manifest the $10,000, guys, and if you want to find out how I did this exactly and see how you can do it for yourself, check out the other link in the description. I have the Royal Money Mindset on Amazon KDP, and I also have that in my stand store, so go check that out, guys. Alright, guys, so that's it for today. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button, and subscribe to the channel for more vlog content, remote work content, and glow up style content, because around here we glow up our mind, body, and bank account.